you're looking at the Today's Special. It is so exciting. What do you want to cook? I'm asking you. Do you want some meatballs? Okay, we got meatballs for you. Do you want to make a big pot of soup, maybe some gumbo, maybe some chicken tortilla soup, because we realize everywhere is not warm like Florida. What we're giving you today is the ability to do anything and everything in a 4.5 quart pan. And this is that wonderful DuraPan technology so that nothing sticks. So everything you see on the table, we made in this pan. We have your chicken finger sliders. We have a wonderful pasta dish. We have your stir-fried rice. We have the wonderful Cajun boil with your shrimp, and love the potatoes and the corn. This is a great gift for Mother's Day. And you can bake a pie in it if you want. Think dessert, think appetizer, think your main entree. This is $29.99. Come on over here. This is an $80 value because we're giving you 3 pieces today. But I can't believe that we're giving you the lowest price on cookware that we've ever done with Curtis Stone. And he is our #1 brand because he has the most customer pick reviews out of anybody. You're not only getting the 4.5 quart pan, we're also giving you a multi-use rack. Right? So on this rack, you can braise your pork if you want to, you can strain, you can drain, and then we're also giving you the lid. We're giving you 3 pieces for $29.99. Unheard of, $80 value that you get for basically 60% off the retail value, 50% off of the HSN. We've never done it before, and you're gonna get everything home, those 3 pieces, for $6 on any card. So I want you to call us right now, go to hsn.com and pick your color. Black is on fire. We've sold 26,900, almost 27,000 sold since midnight. Everybody's loving black. Also, my second best color, red. And we have a couple of versions of red, but this red, this cooler red, is flying out of here. We also have cherry red. Think of cherry tomato red. We also have that beautiful blue, and it's like a cobalt blue, and we call it classic blue. So that's classic blue. We also have slate blue, which is a little bit lighter, and then we have that dreamy turquoise blue. Stone gray. Everybody wants a stone gray kitchen. Open up any magazine. Very popular. There's the black again, and then of course white is going to be my most limited. This is going to be the first one to sell out. But if you think of your grandma's, cast iron skillet, this is the next best thing. It's not as heavy. You don't have to season it, and nothing sticks. So I want to go to Curtis Stone, our beloved celebrity chef, and he has done just a bang-up job, just an outstanding job today. Customer appreciation of giving us the lowest price ever on any cookware. So welcome in.
Thank you, Debbie. You know what? When they rang me and said, what do you want to do for Customer Appreciation Day? I said everything. I want to do it all. I want to bring the best prices ever. I want to make it bigger. I want to make it better. This was a 3.5 quart pan. We sold it last year for 39 bucks. I think it was, if it wasn't a complete sellout, it was really, really close. And then I said, let's do it again because they loved it. I got a few comments. Some people said the lid was too heavy. Well, guess what? We've made it nice and light. And we've also put the silicone rim. We did a silicone rim lid last time, but it was one that could detach. This one is fixed because that was something that people really felt quite strongly about. So we've improved it. We've made it bigger. It's now a 4.5 quart, not a 3.5 quart. And we've taken 10 bucks off the price for you. $29. We want you to feel the love. I mean, look at how the eggs dance around the pan. Let me go ahead and crank the temperature here. Now, before I even get started with the cooking, let me explain to you exactly what you're taking home. It looks like one of those French, very, very expensive cast iron pans that sells for over 100 bucks, right? Well, guess what? It looks like it, it cooks like it, but we've improved it. It's made out of cast aluminum, not cast iron, and that way it's nice, lightweight. You get this brilliant steamer rack or roasting rack, which also, if you open up and pop on the side, becomes an incredible draining rack, right? So this is really 3 things, that rack. But here's the best part, Debbie. Look how lightweight it is, which might not bother you when you pick up a piece of cookware, but my goodness, wait till you fill it full of food and see how heavy it is then, right? So you'll be roasting, you'll be steaming, you'll be blanching and boiling, you'll be roasting, you'll be, I already said roasting, didn't I? I tell you what, Debbie, it's getting to that time. Have a look at this. Look at my eggs, darling. They just slide around the pan. I mean, when that happens to you, you're a pretty happy human being because you're like, okay, well, I know breakfast is success every single time I do it. Whether you're making pancakes, hash browns, eggs and bacon, you name it, it comes out the way you want it every time. And then again, you stick it straight back on. If you want to give it a wipe out, give it a quick wipe out just like that. And then I'm going to take my salmon. This is my Faroe Island salmon. Yes, it's back in stock. Our pork ribeyes in that last hour blew up the phone lines at HSN. So if you, we've still got a line of people trying to get through. So if you want to jump on in to the Today Special, my advice is go straight to the website. Over here I have those gorgeous pork ribeyes. They are dynamite, guys. You're getting 20 of them. If you want to go to hsn.com and check them out, if you missed our last hour, here they are. Oh, beautiful flavour. Yes. We're already pre-brined and we are just so busy.
Oh yeah, definitely pick up those pork ribeyes because the auto ship on that, we only had a few hundred left, and you can secure those pork ribeyes on auto ship, and they're like $5 a pop today, like nearly $30 off. But what you want to cook the pork ribeye in is this everything pan. I mean, you can do your appetizers in this pan. You can saute and stir fry in this pan. You can do your meatballs in this pan. It's $6 to get home. I want you to call us right now if you don't have an everything pan where you can do your meatballs, right? If you want to do your meatballs, you can do your meatballs. And what I love about this, because I have to just go ahead and pick this up, my son loves a meatball sandwich, right? So you want to do meatballs, you want to do soup, whatever you want to do, you can do it. You can stir fry in this. And when you get your meatballs, you know, you got to put a little Parmesan cheese on it. And Chef, I know I'm not doing it, and I would honestly put more meatballs on this than what I'm doing. But these meatballs you can also buy from Chef Curtis Stone. I'm just gonna double it up. But this, talk about how you can do everything in this. Nothing ever sticks. And I think the fact that nothing ever sticks is what makes it so special because you need a pot that nothing sticks. Throw out everything, right, that is scorched and burned. It's not good for you. But this is so safe, and it's oven safe as well.
Well, look, you're seeing me use my gravity mills right here. They've been very popular all day long. They will sell out. I'm just letting you know, these will be gone before the end of the day, okay? So I'll put those down. They're 19 bucks if you're interested, or 19.99. Have a look at the salmon. I'm sauteing. Over here, I've got my pork ribeyes and my peppers going over there. You'll be steaming. I'll show you that in just a moment. You can deep fry, and have a look how I'm using the rack now. See how I've drained that fish off? So this is that beautiful Icelandic cod. Of course, when you're taking something out of the oil, you kind of want to let it sit there for a moment and let that excess fat drip back into the pan so then you're not wasting anything. I'm going to take this one and put it on over here. And then once this has had ample time, maybe you want to hit it just with a little bit of salt as well. Oh, delicious. And then, of course, if you wanted to use that basket that I was telling you about, because this removes very simply and easily. You just pick it up and go ahead and remove that. And then you can use this to deep fry. Now, this easy lift basket, I showed it to you before, you can use it as a blancher. You can also use it as a fryer. So now I'm throwing some French fries in here, and I'm going to go ahead and deep fry those French fries. Now, this is the easy lift basket that I'm showing you. We also have this incredible steamer basket. This will sell out. This will sell out. It's just a matter of when, you guys. It's only just gone 1 o'clock over here on the West Coast, right? So there's still plenty of the day left to go. We don't have enough of them to go around. The other thing that's a definite sellout is my silicone handles, another one that will definitely be gone by the end of the day. So pork ribeyes with peppers, have a look how my handles just slide straight on over. We have it in the turquoise and the black, I believe, are the two colors that we still have left in those silicone handles. So they're nearly gone, but you can see how wonderful it is to use both here on the stove as well as going into the oven, and I'll take you there in just a moment. But first, let's get these pork ribeyes out. I just checked them with my kinetic thermometer. They are perfectly cooked all the way through, and I'll show you how we check that. You get your kinetic thermometer, Debbie, give it a real quick shake, just like this, right? You'll see it come to life. You never use a battery, because there's nothing worse than going for your thermometer when the batteries run out. You go ahead and check the temperature. That's at 165, which is exactly how far you want to cook pork. Go ahead and put it down. By the way, we've printed all of the temperatures there that you want to cook things to. Now, I told you just a second ago, you can go from sauteing to steaming just like that. Okay, so I put my pan down on the heat. This just cooked my pork ribeyes, right? So to clean it, all I'm going to do is go on into the pan, into all of the corners, and you'll see all of the things that come off the pan and leaves you with a perfectly clean pan. Now, let me show you about the heat distribution. look how quickly and how evenly it comes to a boil. You can see those bubbles all over the pan in just a second, right? You take your steamer basket. Now I've got my salmon, my cod, and my flounder. We're selling that as a seafood sampler today. You get 4 salmon, 2 cod, 2 flounder. If you want to double stack these steamers, you may, and then you pop your lid back on. The whole time, your silicone handles are protecting you. Not bad if you're cooking on induction or electric, but if you've got gas and it's getting them hot, of course you want those silicone handles. And definitely when you go to the oven, Debbie, and then I promise I'll let you tell everyone how they get this home in just a second, because I'm going over, I'm sliding those silicone handles on, and I'm bringing my beautiful, oh, this is a big rhubarb and strawberry crumble. Oh my goodness,
oh, that looks good,
delicious.
Chef. Look
Doesn't
at that.
look good?
I mean, you're talking dessert. You can bake in this. You can broil in this. You can braise your roast in this. You can make your soups in this. So I want you to get home your everything pan. This, we usually just do this once a year. And to me, this is the queen of the kitchen. The queen of the kitchen. Because you're getting 3 pieces today. We're gonna give you the lid. We're not nickel and diming you. You go to department stores, a lid of this quality that has the ability to steam, 20 bucks. We're giving you the rack. We're just throwing that in, and you can steam, you can drain, you can roast, and then we're giving you a huge, look at how thick this is, 4.5 quarts. So a lot of people would look at this as a stock pot. So it is your stock pot. It's everything that you want this to be. The black, by the way, is the one that is going to sell out the quickest. And so black, very, very popular. If you want to jump on that, 3 pieces today, and you're only spending $6 to get it home. A lot of you are getting multiple pieces. This could be a Mother's Day gift. Does your mom have a red kitchen? Red, very, very popular. Here's your cherry red. Here's your classic blue. Does mom have a blue kitchen? Here's another shade of blue. This is your slate blue. It's a little bit lighter. Here's your dreamy turquoise blue. Turquoise and white kitchens are very popular. Maybe mom has a wonderful gray kitchen that's very modern, very popular. Your black again, and my white is going to be the most limited. It's going to sell out. When you're talking $6 to get home something that is so beautiful, right? You can basically go from the oven. You can go from the oven. It's 450 degrees oven safe. So you actually can go from the oven if you want to. And then you can take out this beautiful roasted chicken. Say this is for Mother's Day. This is for Father's Day. I've got on those wonderful silicone handles so that this was not hot. But it goes from the oven to the table if you want to, or you can use it on top of any stove that you have. It works on all stoves, but 450 degrees oven safe. This is a godsend because you can, it's so beautiful. You can cook the whole meal in here. So I want you to order right now. Go to hsn.com. We're very busy. 777-973 is the item number. And this is an $80 value. Don't wait. You don't have to go out there and search for the perfect lid and the multi-rack and your 4.5 quart stock pot. We're going to give you everything, $80 value for $29.99. We've never done it before. We have never, ever had a Today's Special cookware by Curtis Stone for $29.99. So please, it's so beautiful. Everything that you're seeing here on the table is what we cooked. I mean, it could be your meatball sandwich. It could be your wonderful stir-fried rice. It could be your wonderful pasta dish, your appetizers. You even do your dessert in this. What I like, Chef, is talk about the DuraPan technology. It put you on the map because nothing sticks. So it's not that, I know I'm concentrating on, it's so beautiful, but it's the functionality of making it clean and easy in the kitchen. Clean and is easy. Durable, beautiful, but easy.
I mean, that's the deal, Debbie. It is just so simple. Now, I'll talk you through the animation in a sec, but let me just get this salmon out of the pan. I want to create a little steam. Add a little wine like that, and then you capture it. You lock in that steam. Look at that. See how that lid's not letting any steam? That's not even a steam vent, by the way. There is a steam vent down here, so it's not blowing up in your face. We've even thought of that for you. The steam vent comes out of the side of this pan. You can see how we locked in that delicious flavor. We got that crispness on the top of the salmon. Just a little drop of cream goes in. Pop your lid back on. Give it just a tiny little shake. Now, Debbie, even a red hot pan like this, you can go ahead and lift that on up You can bring it straight on up here onto your trivet, right? If you wanted to serve it straight away, you could. Look at that white. Isn't that a beautiful pan? I think we're down to about 1,000 of these left. Don't forget, we've sold nearly 30,000 for the day. I mean, have a look at how wonderful that salmon looks. I'm going to go ahead. I'm using my turquoise. I kind of like how the turquoise looks on the white too, Debbie. But I'm going to go ahead and show you. Look at that little pan sauce that we just made there with the dill and the cream and the white wine. Best of all is the cleanup, you guys. You get a pan, you come on in, you give that a real quick wipe. Now, Debbie, we've sold 4 million of these at HSN alone. Let me show you the animation that explains to you how we build the cookware and why people have just fallen for it. I mean, this is why my brand is the most popular at HSN, and I'm not saying that to be boastful. You guys have rated it that way. It's because of the DuraPan. This is a 4.5-quart cast aluminum pan. 5 layers of the DuraPan is what makes it just so strong. These nice high walls that you see in here that have that beautiful curve to it means that it doesn't splatter, it doesn't make a mess when you cook with it. The cast aluminum is lightweight, so we give it that beautiful stainless steel disc on the bottom to make it even stronger. You will be blown away with its performance. Now, you can take it to 450. That beautiful silicon lid can also go into the oven. It is just absolutely dynamite. You can use that little port to actually check the temperature. Now, again, this is why you grab it onto these silicon handles so you can go into the oven. I think we're down to just a couple of thousand of these to go around the entire country. They will sell out today. I'm going to bring this up and stick it onto my trivet again. Have a look at this. I'm going to go ahead and lift. See that you can even stretch that silicon handle straight over the lid like that. You can see the gorgeous veggies that we've done there. Let me lift it up and show you the beautiful seafood underneath. I've gone ahead and invented these too. They're my little pinch bowls, brand new item, little silicon pinch bowls. I'm putting some chive there, some dill over here, and I'm going to go for just a little parsley over my flounder. So you've got 3 different herbs with 3 different fish. Gorgeous, gorgeous, very healthy for summer. We're all trying to get in shape, of course, with summer around the corner. Now, let's talk about the temperature. The heat retention in these pans are so wonderful. I'm going to throw a couple of giant ribeye steaks. You can see the size of those. No oil or butter, Debbie. And the reason I'm talking about that all the time, of course, is because we want to be a little healthier, don't we? You don't want to waste those calories. The pepper and salt, they're my gravity meals. They have been on fire all day long. These, again, another one of the sellouts that's approaching us. I just want you to see, yes, you get 2 of these for $19.99, but if you want, I think there's maybe 500 or so of these canisters left. They come in a set of 4. You can see all the different flavored spices that you can put in there. And once you're done using, let's say you're using that black pepper and I want to switch it up, all I do is unscrew it, right? And then I pop that down. Maybe I want to switch it up for the chili flake and sea salt. You go ahead and screw that one on, and then you just bring this back over to your steaks, turn it upside down, and now you're grinding those. You're not cranking, it's doing it for you, right? So it does all the hard work for you. So anyone with dexterity issues or worries about having to crank or grind, no more do you have to worry about that. Also, wonderful, wonderful gifts.
And it's only $19.99. The item number 749502 if you'd like to get the gravity. You guys, $6 to get home. Beautiful 4.5-quart pot that does everything. Look at how beautiful it's going to be on your countertop and on your table. It goes from the oven to the table to the top of the stove. So versatile. Vicki Lee in Ohio knows what I'm talking about. She knows DuraPan. She knows the technology is the best, and that's why this is the #1 brand here at HSN, because everything you cook in here, Vicki, turns out perfectly. Good evening. I'm about to eat a meatball, so excuse me. How you doing today?
Hey, Vicki.
Hey, Curtis. It's been a little while since I've talked to you. You helped me discover the joy of chicken with grapes. I won the cavatelli and the chicken and grapes. Yep. I'm still using those pans. I'm still using the pans that I got from you. And
that's amazing. And how long ago was it, Vicki, so everybody knows?
It was March of 2020 that I got a nesting set, a 16-piece nesting set of your DuraPan cookware, and they perform marvelous. And I have so many other items of yours. It would be quicker for me to name what I don't have of yours in my kitchen than what I do have. And I also have your salmon and your pork ribeyes on auto ship as well. Everything you do is quality, and you really do stand behind your product 100%. And I'm so happy to see that you're on this weekend as well.
Vicky, tell me, why do you like the non-stick cookware so much? Because you can get non-stick cookware anywhere these days, but why is the DuraPan so different?
Well, I like it because I know to use my nylon cooking utensils, or, you know, that type of thing. I have a spouse who doesn't always remember to grab utensils that don't have metal in them. And, and he hasn't ruined anything yet. And also, we had to switch from gas to electric when we moved for our cooking surface. I'm working on fixing that. But in the meantime, he cranks everything up, and he hasn't burnt anything that I can't get off this pan. And they still perform perfect every time. And I've had so many other pieces of cookware that don't, where they end up quitting being non-stick after a while. And these just keep trucking along.
Aww. Oh, isn't that just the nicest compliment? I mean, wow, Vicky, you're so right. So many people use stainless steel utensils. Is why so much non-stick cookware is scratched, frankly. So I'm so glad that you brought that to our attention, because, hey, you don't want to be putting people in trouble, whether it's the kids or the husband or the grandma. You want to let them cook how they want to cook. Now, yeah, I'm using a nylon utensil here, but look, this is what you're talking about, Vicky. I can get my stainless steel tongs, and I know that does not scratch my cookware, and that's a pretty empowering thought, that you can kind of beat your cookware up a little bit like that. So, I mean, look, what I've done here, my love, is I've thrown in some sausage. I'm going to put in a little bit of white wine and let that come to a boil. Now, if you want to capture it, of course you can. You just drop your lid on, which has got that silicon lip. And then, of course, a little tomato sauce. I'm just going to do a pasta dish for you here. And then once that sort of starts to come up to the boil, give it a little toss or a stir. I've got that 4-piece utensil set for you if you like it. And then that easy lift basket, and this is what we do in restaurants. It really is just such an easy way to lift up that pasta or those vegetables. You bring it on over, you drop it back in, and then maybe you want to throw some veggies in next. So maybe you just drop your veggies in like that, you pop them on in, and then you're blanching away again, right? So you go from that. Of course, the pasta takes no time at all. You give that a little bit of a toss. And because of that shape we've built in there, Vicky, it really does allow you to just toss your pasta around. But thank you so much for giving us a ring again. I'm so, so glad to hear from you. And the fact that you're still using those pans years on, you know, I've still got the original samples, which I think they're about 11 years old now. So I know they work for years and years. So you go ahead and enjoy them, my darling.
Oh, well, thank you, and I hope you have a safe, successful day, both of you, and I'll enjoy watching you the rest of the day.
Oh, thank you so much, Vicky. I mean, I love when we can
Thank you, Vicky.
yes, please thank her, because it is all about customer appreciation, and they totally made, oh, that almost came off the table. They made, basically, this the #1 brand, our customers. It is the most reviewed, and this has more than 350 reviews. We usually just offer this once a year, but this is the first time that it's the lowest price of any cookware today's special that we've ever done. That is a big deal. Yep. This is your everything pan. So the black is very popular. I would jump on in, go to hsn.com. We're busy on the phone lines, and get your black, because this is one of the colors that's getting limited. You're not only going to get the 4.5-quart pan, which is also your stock pot, you're also going to get this multifunctional rack where you can steam, drain, and you're also going to get the lid. You're getting 3 pieces today for under $30. Now just think about that, because, you know, Google or just search around for what does it cost for a 4.5-quart? This is upward, you know, $50. And just think about this technology. We're talking 5 layers of titanium non-stick. This has 4 times the strength strength of any non-stick that is out there. So when you can get 4 times the strength, this is durability. This is long lasting and it's beautiful. The black, very popular. The red, also very, very popular. And we also have the brighter cherry red and the classic blue. We have the slate blue. We have this wonderful turquoise blue. And then the stone gray, also popular on the day, but my most limited, the first one to sell out will be the white. $6, excuse me, $6. The white is almost gone. $6 is all it takes to get home this beautiful lid and this beautiful pot and a rack that basically where you can roast if you want you know, when you put your lamb or roast or whatever. In my household, it was a big roast on Sunday. And I love that we're giving you the rack. So Curtis, the fact that this is durable, it's beautiful, and the cleanup is easy, don't you think this is a giftable? This is what you get for Mother's Day for the person moving into their home, the first apartment, because I still have my first set from 5 years ago, and it's outstanding.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've just pulled a roast pork out of the oven, and I'm going back because I'm going to show you how you can roast and slow cook right beside each other. Both coming out of the oven, both going straight down under my trivets. You can see I can take these trivets up to 500 degrees, by the way. Let me lift the lid on that slow cook, right? So here's the cool thing. I'll take my bear claws, please, mate. This is a pulled pork. Thanks so much. These are turkey lifters, you guys. They are available if you go to hsn.com. Another way to just do your pulled pork, you go straight on in here and you just pull that beautiful slow-cooked pork apart. So whether you're pulling it or whether you're roasting it, let me go ahead and carve this one for you because I've got my cordless electric knife, please, Caleb, just to show you here. You know, this cordless electric knife, another wonderful idea for Mother's Day, but you can see whether you're roasting, whether you're slow cooking. I've even gone ahead and thrown Parmesan cheese into the bottom of this pan over here just to show you that even when something goes wrong in the kitchen, Debbie, and that's what I'm talking about, something like this burns on, guess what? The DuraPan releases it in a second and nothing sticks, and that makes life very, very simple and easy. I know we're out of time here. So many of you on the lines. Go straight to hsn.com, guys, if you want to skip that line, and you'll get yours immediately in the color that you want it.
Absolutely. Look at that. 28,946 sold. We are almost at $29,000. I mean, 29,000 sold. 29,000 sold. This is an $80 value if you're just joining us. More than 60% off the retail value. More than 50% off of HSN price. We do this once a year, and this is the first time we've done it this low. You know how low can you go? You know how you go under that little stick? How low can you go? This is the lowest we've ever gone on Curtis Stone cookware. So I want you to dive in. It's $6 to get this home. Make sure you pick up the covers because to be able to pick this up, this can get very hot, 450 degrees because it goes in the oven, on top of the oven, and when you put it on the table, you'll definitely want to get these wonderful colors that you can just take off. What's the item number for these? Because these are fantastic, and I hope that you get those on. 624-673. And so here are some other things that I would like for you to get if you're really trying to upgrade your kitchen. So let's take a look at a couple of them.